What's up, everyone? It's Tony here, Nerds Never Sleep. Bringing you guys another Weekly Roundup. Yeah, I'm a little late this week. Definitely a figure short. Had one day last week where totally forgot what day it was, and actually posted a Twin Tuesday on Saturday night. So yeah, it's been a week for me, and won't get into things on here in this video, but for those of you who do know, I had a very rough week for my birthday last week. Very shitty week. I know I don't swear on this channel much, but it was a shit week. And people who reach out to me, I do appreciate it. Those of you here on YouTube and other places that reach out to me, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Big shout out. I gotta give a big shout out to my boy Ivan over at Weebs and Waifus. If you haven't been over there, check him out. Ivan definitely helped me pull through some stuff on my birthday, thanks to his impromptu live stream he did last Tuesday night. So big shout out to him. I know if you're watching this, man, love you, man. You're the best. But yeah, it was a rough week, and I did manage to highlight 5 correct figures for the right days of the week. So, as always, I had Miku Monday here with one of my favorites, and I just call her Coffee Miku. I know she's drinking hot cocoa, but I call her Coffee Miku. I like to think she's sitting there drinking a cup of coffee, because she's just so damn cute, and I love it. Twin Tuesday actually was taken over by the Witch of Greed herself, Echidna. Waifu Wednesday went with one of my favorites, and honestly, didn't even think to put her up there with my favorites because it's been so long since I've looked at this one. But I did the Kotobukiya Bride from Kill Bill, and looking at her again, and it's been probably years since I've looked at this one. She's phenomenal. So really like this one a lot. That time I got reincarnated on a Thursday, I did a figure that I actually just got more recently, which was Beretta, and she actually was very, very popular. I was actually surprised, just like with Clayman last week. And then I went back to Fate Friday, and I did this really... I have a love-hate with this one after opening her. This is Nictus from Fate Grand Order. The figure itself is really nice looking, but I absolutely hate how much of a lean they gave her. Because of the big giant hair and the way they've got it molded in the stand and everything, she has such a drastic lean that even with this other stand holding her hair, I feel like she's just going to pop over time. But still a very cool looking piece. And then, of course, Saturday, which is normally Sailor Scout Saturday, Slayer Saturday, or Sword Art Saturday, like I said, it was a rough week. Wasn't even thinking about what day of the week it was, and I did a Twin Tuesday again. So, going to actually scrap that, pretend I never even did that, and said we forgot to do a Saturday post. So, as usual, I'm gonna let you guys take a look at all the videos that I did this past week of all these figures, and then come back and give you guys my thoughts on kind of which ones are my favorite. Pretty sure you all know who I'm gonna pick for my favorite just from the way I described them all to you, but bring you guys back in and show them all off. So let's take a look at those right now. Okay, so that was a closer look at all the figures that I highlighted in this past week. Now, as always, if I have higher end scale statues or figures, I usually pick two different favorites. If they're all prize figures, I usually pick just one favorite. Or in most cases, if Gigi's with me, I pick one of mine and one of hers. But in this case, I had one higher end piece, and that was the bride from Kotobukiya. So, of course, she earns one of my top spots. And out of everything here, she definitely earns my top spot. So, after I kind of double checked on these videos, it's tough. I know in one of my last videos, the last time I showed off this Miku, way back when I first started doing all this, Miku was one of my favorites. And I want to pick her again as my top pick for this week. But honestly, I'm going to actually go with Beretta because I was super impressed by this one. Um, I really like the character in Reincarnated as a Slime. I think it's kind of a cool, almost like a golem type appearance, but it still has like a feminine tone to it. I think it's really a cool thing. And they really nailed it with the prize figure. I'm a little mad because they're already re-releasing her with chrome like painted skin, I guess you can call it. But her body is going to be like a shiny chrome look. And I'm interested to see how that one's going to look. Now, I don't know if I'm going to pick it up because I don't tend to double dip on these. I know there's a few from the other Worlder series that I do have both variants of, but I'm not sure yet if I'm going to double dip on her yet. I'm probably going to wait and see people who have her on hand what it actually looks like, because this one, like I said, actually came out surprisingly well. They did a lighter toned gray, but they also made it shinier paint, so it actually worked really well. And I like all the frills on her cloak and everything else. I just think it came out really good. And again, the hair on this sculpt is actually well done. I like how they made it come right out of the headpiece, or the head of the doll, I guess you want to call it. And they definitely did everything right with the joints and stuff like that, like the wrist joints and things. So after looking at them all again, I gotta give it to Beretta. And, Miku is definitely gonna be my honorable mention. If I didn't pick her in the past, I would have picked her again. But so those were my favorites this week. Let me know down in the comments which ones you like the best, and what you guys want to see coming up in the future. Now, this week, I know I talked about it several weeks ago or 2 weeks ago that I was going to do a Bat Family week. And Monday has already come and gone now. So I did do a video on Monday with Bruce Wayne and Alfred. So I'm starting the Bat Family off with the dynamic duo themselves, Bruce and Alfred. So I had Red Hood shown off last week, the week before this last week. So 2 weeks ago, I did Red Hood, and he got a lot of traffic. He was very popular, so popular that I decided to do an entire week for the Bat Family. And now Batman is not something I have a ton of collectibles of, but I do have an entire Bat Family collection of the Kotobukiya New 52 line. So that's what I'm going to be highlighting throughout this entire week. As I said, Monday night was Bruce Wayne and Alfred. I kind of put them both together because they're both Bruce is in his suit. Check the video on all the socials. I've got it up there. But Bruce is in his suit. Alfred's in his butler uniform with his little tray of tea. They're really cool looking. They were exclusives from Kotobukiya at some of the conventions. So they were a pain in the ass to get back when I tracked them down at the shows. And luckily I got them. So pretty cool. They came out really good, and like I said, check out the video. If you're here on YouTube, I have it on YouTube on my shorts, or you can check it out on TikTok and Instagram. I've also posted it on Facebook with some photo galleries as well. So check those out. And today I'm going to surprise you guys. On Tuesday, I'm going to surprise you guys with what I'm going to post, but it's going to be another of the Bat Family members, as well as, again, every other day this week. So not the normal schedule this week. We're going to be a Batman week. So hopefully you guys really like this new kind of week that I'm doing, like you guys did with the Iron Studios week I did last month or 2 months ago. They got a lot of good positive feedback, so I want to do another themed week. Every couple weeks, I think I'm going to do another themed week, depending on what you all seem to like. But yeah, that's it for today's weekly roundup. Once again, thank you guys, your people's comments, people that messaged me on, Instagram, people on Facebook, things like that. Everyone has sent me messages, online, even whether you know what's going on or not. You guys knew I was kind of in a rut. People messaged me. That was very, very, very encouraging, and just made me, it helped me get out of a really dark funk I was in last week. And again, huge, huge shout out to Ivan at Weebs and Waifus. Again, if you do not follow them over there, check them out. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. He's everywhere. Those guys are awesome over there. They're great people. Thank you again to him for chatting with me on the night of my birthday, Tuesday night, kind of just taking me out of my own head and out of my, just, I guess you want to call it depression, whatever it was that night. Thank you so much to him. Like I said, big shout out. If you're not checking out their page, check them out. They're a really awesome anime channel. They do live streams on Thursday nights where they talk anime, just nerdy talk all night, and it's good stuff. So check them out. Check out Ivan, good dude, and yeah, gonna be doing some unboxings this week. Back on schedule. I'm gonna try to get back onto the groove of things again. And I'm going to be doing what I was supposed to do last week, which were the Black Rock Shooter pop-up parade and the Lucy in her Taurus, aka her cowgirl booby outfit. Be doing those two this week. I'm definitely going to be doing them. Like I said, last week was a mess, so I'm going to play catch up this week. Also, be trying to do some Iron Studio stuff. I just got Cyclops and Rogue from the first X-Men set of statues, so I'm really excited to have gotten my hands on those. I'll probably be doing those sometime this week, I hope, but I'm not going to get too far ahead of myself. I am going to be focusing a lot more on content for this channel now, as I do have a lot more free time on my hands. So, with that being said, thank you guys again for watching. Thank you guys again for all your well wishes and support last week. You really helped me pull out of a funk, and hopefully you guys keep coming back for the content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not going to give the usual spiel where to follow me. Click the link tree down below. Follow all the socials if you want. They're there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.